Right, so now I've finally got around to doing my vlog review of Inception. And what can I say about this movie that hasn't been said before? No, not really. I mean, it's just an intelligent, well thought out movie that doesn't treat the audience like idiots. And it is so nice and refreshing to finally find a movie that doesn't treat me like I'm thick as shit. And it's not that hard to follow. I mean, the way everyone was talking about it, it's like, you have to pay attention, you can't go to the toilet, as if, it's this intricately complex plot. It's not. It just expects you to have a certain amount of attention for it and a certain amount of brains. I mean, I loved it. I mean, I'm a big sci-fi fan, and it's nice to see a movie based around a sci-fi concept. It seems most sci-fi films these days are basically just the setting, It's just the setting, oh, it's set in space, so it's a sci-fi film. Let's add the big guns and action sequences now. This doesn't do that. This is a proper sci-fi film exploring the concept of what technology could do and the boundaries of science. Well, not so much the boundaries of science, but basically its effect on human nature. In this case, it's this technological ability to delve into another person's dreams or your subconscious and meddle about in there. And it really is quite clever. I mean, I loved how the wife... I mean, I'm not going to spoil it too much. I loved how the wife was made so menacing just in her presence. And the very nature of the wife, that was very nice. Sort of like a memory that has a life of its own. That is brilliant. What else can you say? The fight sequences in Zero Gravity were amazing. And I mean, that is one of the best parts. This is sort of the same level of choreography or cinema photography, whatever you want to call it, as The Matrix. It's not the same. It's actually its very own unique creature in the way that it's done. So it's not just copying off other popular films in the fight sequences, which again is also nice and refreshing. And what can I say? Leonardo DiCaprio has so grown as an actor. I mean, I really hated him when he was through that whole pretty boy phase. And I know other people have said it too. I couldn't help but be reminded of the ending of Titanic, when the film opened with him being washed up on a beach. So, almost a neat little follow-on from that. Anyway, what else can I say? It's really... Like I said, I can't say anything more than what's already been said on 100 other reviews of it. I found it interesting. Admittedly, it didn't give me pause to connect with the characters that much. I understood and I felt sympathy for them, but I didn't really connect with them. What else can I say? I mean, the only character I could really try and feel sympathy for was Leonardo DiCaprio. And the film, it's odd to say, but the film kept me at too much of a distance from him. What else? Oh, I love the tension. I've never felt so much tension when watching a movie. The last half an hour, again, I won't spoil it too much, but you'll know it when you see it, when the van drives off the bridge. From that moment onwards, it is pure tension. I was gripping my seat, literally, until that was over. Which is a hell of a long time. So yeah, the movie really does succeed in entertaining with fight sequences, keeping my attention. I'm going to reiterate, could have done a better job of making the characters sympathetic. No, not sympathetic. It could have give them a better empathy with the audience. Apart from that, it really is a good film. I highly recommend it, and I really wish that this would show producers and film studios that you really don't need to dumb down movies. The audience does have the capacity to keep up with complex plots, and complex plots are better and they're more involving than just the run-of-the-mill stuff that is constantly being churned out just to show off how great CGI is. It's like, seriously, less films like Avatar and Transformers and more films like Inception. That is the kind of sci-fi renaissance we need. Hell, that's the kind of film renaissance we need. But anyway, to be honest, I'm not expecting much, let's face it. The studios and producers know dumb movies with big explosions work and they draw in the crowds. It's not about the movie itself, it's the PR campaign basically. If you can advertise a movie enough and get enough people to come through the doors on opening weekend, then that's all you need. And anyway, like I said, highly recommend this movie. Please do go and see it. And, well, get it when it's out on DVD.